Initiating System 1. System 1 loaded.
Hello! Welcome to the wonderful world of Brando. Put that on instead. There we go. The wonderful world of Brando. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba, Brando's world. I'm gonna be watching the direct today. This thing is always so laggy. Excuse me. I'm gonna be watching the direct today. With you lovely people on YouTube mainly. No one's. I'm actually live streaming this one. No one's here though. The thing is. The thing is. I actually am here watching it live. Remember last time? Well, maybe you don't. Maybe you didn't check it out. But last time, I watched I tried to watch the last direct, like the actual last Nintendo direct, not a Smash direct, just the last Nintendo direct with the Luigi's Mansion and the Isabelle reveal and the Animal Crossing reveal. I watched that, but by the time I got to it, most of it was spoiled. The only thing that wasn't spoiled was Animal Crossing at the very end. I didn't know that was coming. I got surprised. That was the only surprise I got though, because everything else was spoiled to me before I even got to it. We'll go onto YouTube. My freaking feed tells me, oh, some person watched the Isabelle reaction, or here's this person's Isabelle reaction or something. It's like, oh great, so I know that's there. And then I go to their channel and they have freaking most of the videos already uploaded, which I managed to avoid most of them, so that wasn't such a big deal. And a lot of them were just repeats. But then they had a description on the video, which I accidentally read, and I saw that Luigi's Mansion was the first thing that they showed, and it just ruined everything for me. I was just so bummed out during that direct. So the whole direct, that whole video, it's not even worth watching because the whole video I was just so pissed off, and I was complaining most of the time. That video so far that I've checked, it only has one dislike. But I don't know. It has a comment too. The comment was, this direct was awesome or something like that. Someone said that. I don't know if they were being aggressive to me or if they were just stating what they thought. They could have been aggressive. It's kind of hard. They didn't use punctuation or anything. They just typed this direct, and they didn't even use caps or in any way. Like, they didn't put cap at the... I don't think they did. Maybe they did. Maybe I'm forgetting. But it was... it looked like something Dan types. No offense to Dan. Dan can't deny that, though. If he wants to deny that, he can't. He doesn't really use punctuation and stuff when we're talking on Messenger and all that. He's just too lazy to. It's not that he doesn't know to, he's just too lazy to. And he'd agree with that like 100%, cuz he always says it to me. I complain and then cuz like my reading disorder, right, makes it hard to like read that stuff without punctuation there. And I ask him, "Hey, can you put punctuation there?" And he'll just be like, "Too lazy." But where was I? I got off track again, as always. But yeah, there was only one comment there, and it was just someone telling me it was awesome. To be fair, okay, to say this though, even if I wasn't in a shitty mood that day, I would have stated, well, I would have to say to that direct that yes, the beginning and the end were amazing. Well, because the rest of it was just, the rest of it weren't any new games particularly. Wasn't it just like a bunch of updates for stuff and maybe a few maybe like some DLC for a few games, maybe. and then them talking. Then there was a few like games that we already heard about and stuff. But in the end, it wasn't like there weren't any super mega announcements in the middle. It was the beginning and the end that made it so amazing, because of Luigi's Mansion and Animal Crossing. And then for some people who wanted Isabelle, then they got Isabelle, but I didn't really care for Isabelle, so I never played any Animal Crossings with her in it, so I didn't really care. I'm looking for characters that I have an attachment to. I know that sounds greedy, but isn't that what we're all looking for? I think if you want a certain character within Smash, it's probably because they made an impact on you, right? Me at this point, I'm kind of desperate. I'm like, well, because I haven't gotten any characters that I've been looking particular for. Like Dan's gotten pretty much everything he wanted. At this point, Dan will be excited to see like Shadow or something, but at this point, he's happy. Me, I haven't seen any character that I was like hoping for. But then again, I wasn't hoping for much. One of the characters I wanted was just like an overly drastic dream. Like it's like, oh yeah, it's never gonna happen, but it was a dream of mine. That was Oshawott from Pokemon. I know they're never gonna add Oshawott. If they could have like Decidueye or something, that would be make more sense. But like Oshawott, what are you smoking? It's one of my faves other than Pikachu. Like Pikachu's my main fave, and then I got Oshawott on the side. So yeah, it just there. Oshawott or Dewott. The both of them would be cool, or like Dewott would be awesome because you'd have like his two shells like dual blades. Ow, fuck, hit my bookshelf. But that other than that, my actual like want was Tails from Sonic. Miles Tails Prower. That would have been awesome. But we all know that that wasn't gonna happen, right? It was most likely gonna be Shadow because they could easily make Shadow an Echo, so it'd be easier to put him in the game. So yeah, most likely Shadow. And even if they had Shadow, I'll still be kind of happy because it's like we at least got another Sonic character, but the odds at this point are kind of slim because Sakurai have already like stated multiple times that he's gonna slow down with the characters. Like actually at this point, I kind of think this is the last character reveal till Smash is coming out. The 40 minutes of like new gameplay stuff, yeah, they're probably gonna talk about. They're probably gonna talk about a few characters here, and then this is probably gonna be the last thing we get for like until from DLC starts coming out. But in the end, I gotta say, if there's one character that I would actually be interested in seeing, even though I have no connection to them at all, and that is Genos, the one from Mario Story or whatever. And Sakurai's already talked about the fact that he did want Genos for in the game already, like the Mii fighter suit for Genos, whatever. I'm gonna just call him Genos. Or no, Genos. Genos? Yeah, let's just call him Genos. I hope that's the right one. Or it's Gino. Gino. Let's just call him Gino. Gino. They had the Mii costume for him in the old video. I better get this up and
Initiating
no!
system 1.
Oh, why do I always do that?
Initiating system 1.
Why do I always do that? There we go. God, I always forget that thing. I want to use Streamlabs version because they have it so you can set them up, but they haven't made it so you can split audio yet for Streamlabs. So I refuse to use it until they make that. As soon as they make the ability to split audio, then I'll start using their app. Then I won't have that mistake anymore. But what I was saying was, I haven't played this Mario thing, but Genos interests me. His whole character and stuff. And they did the Mii thing where they had the Mii costume for him, and he actually had his own trailer just for the Mii costume. No other Mii costume had something like that. Like he had like his own like, oh, it's coming into battle, like psh psh da 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 da. You know, like the whole Smash Bros. Trailer thing when they release a new character. He had his own thing, so it's clear that Sakurai would be interesting putting him in, but it's all about Square Enix because he's a Square Enix character. Mario's RPG was made like Square Enix had a hand in it, and the new characters that were made for it are Square Enix's, or they have to get permission in or something. Like it's a mixed thing. It's contracts, all that fiddle faddle. They can't put them in unless they get like Square Enix to say yes. A lot of people want Sora from Square Enix. They think that Nintendo would only have to go through Square Enix. Well, actually, no, since Kingdom Hearts is a Square Enix and Disney game, both own have rights to it in some case, they'd have to go through both. That's how these things work. Like they'd have to go to Square Enix and ask Square Enix, then Square Enix would have to go to Disney and ask Disney. Because the thing is, Sora and any original character that's made for that game, any original thing that's made for that game is owned by Disney. It's only the Square Enix characters that are owned by Square Enix. Everyone always thinks that the game's owned by Square Enix. It's just like got the Nintendo slap of approval, but no. Just look it up. Look it up. It's stated in multiple places that all original characters are owned by Disney. So Sora is owned by Disney. But then I'm sure that in some cases Square Enix has a little bit of like their name written in there too in the contract. But even then, you'd still have to go through both of them. You wouldn't be able to just go to Square Enix. I wouldn't mind seeing Sora in there. I'm not saying that I don't think that it's impossible. No, it's not. It's just a lot more work for Sakurai. Nothing's impossible. We've already been over this. Every time someone like gets all worked up, it's like, oh, blah 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 blah. Oh, this character can't do that, or this character can't do that, or they can't have this. It's like, well, technically he can if you wanted to. If you wanted to put the effort into asking the company who owns it. Like, if he wanted to put freaking Spider-Man in there, he can put Spider-Man in there if he went to Marvel and asked them, but, like, he doesn't want Spider-Man in there because why would he? Spider-Man's not even close to anything like Nintendo. Why would he want Spider-Man in there? It's like, oh, yeah, he had Spider-Man 2 on the GameCube, or Spider-Man Friend or Foe on the Wii, so of course you'd want Spider-Man on there. Spider-Man's so Nintendo-like. It's like his newest game wasn't even on Nintendo. Why? What are you smoking? And that's what makes me think about Sora. It's like Sora's totally a video game character, so he'd work. It's not like asking for Goku, who's a manga character who has video games but is mainly manga and anime. Or Spider-Man, who's mainly comic and movie. But at the same time, it's like Sora. There hasn't been much Kingdom Hearts on Nintendo systems. We didn't even get the original Kingdom Hearts on Nintendo system. Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, and even the new one. None of them have been announced to come on a Nintendo system. So you want to know what would be surprising? You know, the best way they could do it is if they did add Sora to Smash, announce that Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 remastered is coming for the Switch. Then announce that Sora's coming out as a character. That is how you sell them. Well, that's what they did with Isabelle, didn't they? They showed Isabelle, then they showed the new Animal Crossing that was coming on Switch. Mind blown. Oh, it's gonna start soon. Is it playing? Yeah, it's playing. But that's how you do it, right? But yeah, I don't see it happening anytime soon unless they manage to like get a deal with like Disney and Square to get the characters in the game and then get the games on Switch possibly. But at the same time, it's like if you're gonna have Sora, you're definitely you're gonna need Donald and Goofy to come in for a final Smash, right? It won't feel the same without Donald and Goofy coming in for the final Smash. And if that was the case, then yeah, you're gonna have to really get Disney's permission. Ooh, it should start. Oh, has it started? I don't want to refresh, but it says it's live. But I'm not getting anything. Oh, I don't want to do this. Okay, they haven't started yet. They're off schedule. No, don't start. Don't have this chat. It's gonna lag everything. Don't auto. Please. Hopefully I don't get too much lag. That's the one thing that I worry about when I'm doing live, when I'm doing this live, is the lag. I don't want to sit through any stream lag. Yes! Da! I'm definitely gonna get flagged. Oh.
Hello, this is Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited, and this is the final Nintendo Direct before the launch of Super Smash Bros.
Final.
Ultimate.
Told ya.
So far, we've confirmed 72 fighters, 74 if you count Pokemon Trainer 3.
I love
The
you.
entire team has worked really hard. With this Nintendo Direct,
You're such a
you'll have
beautiful
revealed
man.
Every fighter you can find in the game.
Final
Okay,
new fighters.
let's do this.
I'm gonna die. Glass Joe? No, it's Ryu. Nice. Tricked me there. Tricked me there for a second. I thought it was It's Ryu. People were asking for this. Oh no, don't start lagging now. It's fucking Ryu though. Or it's Ken, I mean. Fuck, why am I saying that? Ken, yeah, people are asking for Ken. Or a Ryu clone. No, don't do this now. Just put it on low for now. Guard! I knew this was gonna happen. This was the problem. I don't mind watching it recorded, that's the thing. But if I do that, then I'm gonna get spoilers everywhere, and I wanna watch it live. But let's see if I can get this on Twitch. Oh, we get another character? Already? So Ken's here. People are asking for Ken. Me, on the other hand, I don't really care. It's Ken. I barely used Ryu, so why would I use a clone? No, don't play ads. Ah, stop that! Stop that nonsense! Who is it? Who is it? Oh yeah, it's Dan's might like this. He told me that he told me that he didn't like this Pokemon that much though, surprisingly. I thought he would, but I don't know. I'll wait to see what he says. I would have thought that he liked it. It's like a cat freaking beast guy. It's like, sounds like Dan's type. I'm sure loads of people are happy right now. Yeah, I can see the Twitch chat spazzing out. Jesus Christ. I'm already missing stuff on Twitch. Ah, come on. Stop this nonsense. Okay, hold it. Doing that's not smart. Can you load a bit or something? Like, this is ridiculous. I'm not even watching it live anymore. Good thing that I hid the chat, because I would have just been getting spoilers out of the wazoo. This is so ridiculous. I get punished for stupid reasons. I'm so frustrated. I just want to enjoy this. This is why I watch. This is why I don't watch it live. I'm sorry. I'm so frustrated. I just want to enjoy this. The last direct. So he's not a clone, right? He's a new character. Ryu is probably a clone. I didn't get to see much because it was lagging, but is that it? That's all it? I don't know. You can't like examine it because they add them in afterwards.
Ryu's rival Ken joins as an Echo Fighter.
And Sakurai likes to do like the big surprises at the end, so it's unknown. Oh, just stab me. Just stab me. Just stab me, please. Da 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 da. There's nothing I can do. Oh, I can probably turn that off, but that's not gonna do anything.
His original game, Ken could be considered Ryu's Echo Fighter.
They always made that joke.
Luigi is the original Echo Fighter. But let's get back to Ken. Ken has been distinguished from
Well,
Ryu
back then
over
it was
the
just
years.
called clones, but okay. Stop this nonsense! You know what? I'm getting to the point where I'm just gonna close Discord. I'm gonna close Discord and open up Twitch chat. No one's talking, but whatever.
See, this time is based on Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Can I just watch the
Here's how
stream?
he'll differ from Ryu. His heavy Shoryuken turns up the heat. The shape of his Hadouken is different.
It just
too.
can't load fast enough.
And his Tatsumaki Senpu.
Yeah, it just can't load fast enough. I don't know what to do. I'm not allowed to enjoy things anymore. It just I always make that excuse. I'm just so frustrated. I'm sorry if you're getting annoyed by this. I'm so frustrated. I just want to watch it. I don't care. Just put it in low res. I just want to watch it. That's all I care about.
We've included lots of Ken's signature moves, such as his famous kicks, which change based on your command inputs. He's a bit faster than Ryu, and we've also incorporated other tweaks from recent titles. Just like Ryu, he has two final smashes. First, the spinning uppercut, Shin Ryuken. We've made it look flashy, as it is in the Versus series.
Is that a new map, or is that a map that we already knew about?
Near an opponent, and you'll instead perform a Shippujin Raikyak.
It's a it's a moop. It's a map that I haven't really seen, so. Incineroar.
Our last new challenger,
Oh,
Incineroar.
so last, yeah, that's the last one.
It may be a Pokemon, but it
No,
mainly
Genos?
uses pro wrestling
Genos?
moves, and as such, its throws are a bit more powerful.
I thought you were gonna play the fan
With a true
service
pro
again and get
wrestler, when
Genos.
one of its attacks is successful, it'll pose for the audience.
I'm kind of
Luckily,
disappointed
you
in
can
that,
cancel
but
out of these poses at any time,
people just
so
say
it
I'm
won't
greedy,
open you up
so
to
I'm
additional
gonna
enemy attacks.
not go too into it.
Its neutral special
Which is
is called
unfair.
Focus
I'm allowed to
Move.
ask for
It is
shit. It's like what, you
Incineroar's
get your
signature
characters,
move
but I'm not allowed to
from
ask for
the
mine?
Pokemon Moon games. Perhaps it's something
That's
you'll
so
see in
mean.
Cyclone.
But whatever,
Its
people
up special is
are
Cross
rude
Track.
that way.
You'll leap up and come rocketing back down. This attack can be very effective, but if you mess up, it's easy to self-destruct, so be careful.
Oh, that taunt.
For its side special, Incineroar makes opponents run the ropes after a dashing grab. When they bounce back your way, press the button at just the right time.
Can other people run into that?
You'll do a back body drop. Wait too long and you'll fail. Nail the timing and you'll pull off a powerful lariat. Its down special is Revenge. When damaged, Incineroar's burning passion comes.
They have so many of those moves, and I never use them. Because I just never have time. I'm not good at the timing.
Its final smash, Max Malicious Moonsault. It's even faster and fiercer than the Z move it's based on.
I never have time to not time. I'm not good at timing.
It's revealed all of the fighters you'll find in the game. This is the initial fighter selection.
I love that.
There aren't
Some
very
people
many
might not,
fighters,
but I
you can
love that.
use the same amount as the original Nintendo 64.
You have to unlock them, and it
And
starts
once
out
you
like
collect
that.
them all,
That's so good. And then it just gets ridiculous.
it'll look like this. It may seem hard to guess
Oh, and it
what
has
each
the
one
Mii fighters
belongs to,
separate.
but they're sorted by number in the order they joined the series. I hope you'll enjoy battling with
That
all
is
74
ridiculous.
fighters on the roster.
Counting Pokemon Trainer as one. Amiibo. I thought that was real goop for a second inside the thing. Kids nowadays would love that. They'd break it open and start using it. Ridley? Oh, they're just showing the Amiibo? I thought they were going to show what they do. Like if they actually did something more than just fight. It was a cool gimmick and all, but I just rather fight with friends. I don't really want Amiibo to fight for me.
Amiibo in parallel with the game.
It was just sort of meh
New Amiibo figures.
having them fight for you, or just fighting them or something like that. I only brought them in for like chaos.
We determined that collectible trophies wouldn't be a great fit for this game. Honestly, they were really difficult to develop too.
Aww.
That said, the Super Smash Bros. Series is one massive crossover at heart, and we want to create something more. A way to enjoy characters other than fighters, from a variety of video game worlds.
Assistant trophies?
Here's
Is he
what
talking?
we came up with. They're called spirits.
It's
And I don't mean the spooky kind. To put it simply, these
Boss
spirit
mode?
characters will lend a helping hand to your fighters, powering them up in battle.
wait, what?
In the Super Smash Bros.
Imagination
series,
meets
the characters
reality.
are toys in the real world, but they are fighters in the world of the imagination. Returning to the real world is an ongoing theme. In the imagination, you can battle impossible combinations of characters. In this mysterious world, the unspeakable happens. Many beloved
Piplup!
characters lose their physical forms.
Tails!
All of them, except the fighters, are turned into spirits, unable to return to the real world. This is a spirit. Fighters can join forces with
Look at all of
spirits
them.
to enhance their powers.
Osh! They showed me Osh! They heard me! They gave me the love!
There are several classes
Silver.
of spirits. Standard spirits are dubbed novices. Stronger ones have the title advanced.
They're like, here you go,
Especially
Brandon.
strong
Here you
ones
go.
are
We gave you York too.
And some are in a league of
In
their
some
own.
way.
Legend.
They're ghosts now. Well, he said not ghosts. I don't understand this at all.
One primary spirit can be assigned at a time.
Okay. What does that mean,
The
though?
primary spirit's power will be added to the fighter who has it equipped.
Oh, it's like a
In some
boost?
cases, these augmented fighters become extremely
Ha!
powerful.
The Legos.
If a primary spirit has enough available slots, you can assign them support spirits.
This is. Oh god, that's
While
gross.
Primary spirits enhance fighter stats. Support spirits lend them additional skills. Once
Oh,
the
so
primary spirit and support spirits
it's
your
custom,
fighter
but
is all powered up.
in a new way. It's the custom thing, but in a new way.
The main way to acquire spirits is to win spirit battles. You'll find a variety of spirits lined up
Amy?
on the spirit board.
Who wants
Choose the one
Amy?
you want to battle for.
Ugh. Rouge.
When you
Oh.
do, you'll face off against the fighter
Oh.
whose abilities and personality are kinda sorta similar to the opposing
Kinda,
spirit.
sorta. Kinda,
In
sorta.
the case of the Lakitu and Spiny spirit,
I
you'll
love when
battle
they.
against Iggy Koopa in a
I
group
love
of
when people
small
say that.
clouds.
Kinda, sorta.
Iggy's riding high in his Koopa Clown car, of course. Here are some examples.
I'm
of
definitely getting
battles you can
flagged.
expect.
Gordo. So Spirits isn't story. It's just. It's just these sort of virtual pets your character can have that will boost them. Gutsman. Owen? Owen? Time at every opponent opportunity. That leaves him open a lot, doesn't it? Come on, come on. Oh, it's the imprisoned. Oh, he's so cute. Look at that beautiful, beautiful monster. While a beast looms behind him. But he's not doing anything. He's just looming. Ah! That looks so weird. Able Sisters. Oh, because Sonic, he's a hedgehog, they're a hedgehog. Well, everyone did call that blue one Sonic all the time. I used to call it Sonic all the time. It was a Sonic Able Sister. Hail? Oh, from Metal Gear. Metal Gear Solid. So it's just challenge modes, and you get the challenge done, and you'll get the assistant, the spirit. That kind of makes me worried, though, or not upset. Worried is, I don't know what the right word would be. Well, I was gonna say, like, even if
to acquire the spirit within.
even if Tails wasn't gonna be added here now, they could have did it in DLC.
Even if you accidentally
Again, I don't-
shield, the damage will
I
carry
don't
over,
believe
so you have
Oshawa
advantage
was
to
ever gonna get added,
counter
but
that spirit.
that was just a dream of mine. But Tails could have possibly got in, or Shadow.
Primary spirits have strength based on their type.
But if he's as a spirit, then does that mean he's not?
Grab is
It's
strong
not
against
possible
shield,
now?
and shield is strong against attack.
Well, I don't know how
It's
Sakurai
important to
works
pick a spirit
with
that
this
has
kind of
an
stuff. Like,
advantage over your opponent.
how does he feel about it?
When
Does
you
he,
encounter
if
traps
if
like
they're a
poison
spirit, does that
arrows
mean
and
they're
slimy
untouchable?
foes,
They're
be
not allowed
sure
to
to
be in the
pair
game now?
yourself with an appropriate support spirit. Battle conditions offer hints before battle. so make
The
sure to
jellyfish
keep
guy
up
can't be
with
playable now.
strategy.
Ah, man, the cook guy. I'm sorry.
With spirits on your side, there are all kinds of things you can do.
This is interesting though, but at the same
When you fight
time,
with a primary
I'm
spirit,
still confused.
it'll level up after battle.
I'm still confused.
Or you can feed it snacks.
It's like a virtual pet. It's a virtual pet that gives you boost.
Form you can only unlock by leveling them up.
Oh, they evolve.
You
So
can
they're
also send
Pokemon.
spirits back to the real world. While you do have to say goodbye to that particular spirit, its core will stay.
Ah, okay.
And by combining these cores, you can.
Oh,
summon
this is so
new spirits.
complicated. I don't want this. I hate this in like phone games and stuff when they add like all these little details and
You
stuff.
can also train
Usually when they
at dojos and the gym.
usually when they add these details though, it's
Or
because they're
send
trying to
them
get
off
money
in
out of
search
you.
treasure,
But
which
this
they'll bring
game's
back to
not.
you.
So they're just
Each
making
team
complicated stuff for no
might be
reason.
different characters, but each team could be somebody's dream come true.
Like when you want to level these things up, you usually
Training and
microtransactions,
exploring
but
continues to
they're
yield
not doing
results,
that,
even
so
while playing other modes or after turning off the game. So if you send out your spirits, just let them do their thing.
they can get stuff for you? Hey Toadette.
Certain spirits are known as masters. You can beat them to unlock facilities. Spirits can also be used to power up amiibo figure players.
Oh, here's the amiibo part in it.
You must bid them farewell, but you can repeat the process multiple times.
I'll just get all the Pokemon and give it to my Poopachu so you have
It's
all the
one
powers of a
great big
Pokemon.
collection of characters from many different series.
Schmeagle.
How many
Schmoogle.
Yes, there are.
Loads. They're just pictures, you can easily throw them in.
Whenever
They're
you find
probably
a decent
much more
spirit,
easier
the
than
final
trophy.
smash meter is enabled.
They're like the
These spirits
sticker
can
thing.
help you fill up your gauge at a faster rate.
They're like the sticker thing, yeah. I remember that sticker thing in Brawl.
The spirit system lets you simulate battles between characters from more series than ever before. You can enjoy many unbelievable combinations and situations.
Can we stop talking about this? It's stressing me out. I still don't understand I don't fully understand it. I'd like to just sit down and like slowly go over it.
To defeat weaker spirits. The more your power overshadows theirs, the less you'll be rewarded. It pays to have a fair fight. While assembling a team, press the Y button for a recommendation that has a type advantage against the opposing spirit team. The game will recommend support spirits who can help out. with certain
Oh,
tasks.
so they have type advantage.
Keep that in mind.
I think he already said that, but I wasn't fully paying attention.
You can also fight against other players who are using spirits.
I don't think a lot of people would want to.
Given the way spirit types interact in battle, think carefully when building your
Some
team.
people would just be like, oh, I
Or
just
down
want to play the
systems
game
in a
like
2-on-2
pro
battle.
style. Like people turn off items, man. If people turn off items, do you think they're gonna want that?
The game lets you battle together with friends.
Yeah, I
through
assumed
local
as much.
wireless, Or take the fight to the world with
I
online
assumed as
play.
much.
To connect two Nintendo Switch consoles, press the ZR button to pull up the dashboard and select local wireless.
Nah. Nah, mate. Nah.
There's no longer a need to separate the online modes into for fun and for glory. Instead, matchmaking is based on 3 factors.
Preferred
In
rules.
battles, you can set your preferred rules.
Oh. Oh, that is nice.
So you can quickly select your favorite playstyle. Before battle, one player's preferred rules will be chosen at random. All
Oh.
players will fight using those rules. You can also choose not to set any preferred rules and let the others decide instead. If
Ooh la
possible,
la.
the matchmaking system will find players with similar preferences and link them up for a battle.
Ooh la la. That is very
Local Smash Power
awesome.
is factored into matchmaking, but it's still used as
Can I
an
still play
online
with
mode
friends?
as well.
Cause that's
Aside
all I
from
ever
this
work.
score,
That's all I ever do.
100,000,
I don't play
means you have
competitive.
More points than 99,999 other players. Your GSP will change as the total population of players increases, or you'll overtake.
Mine would just constantly go down.
If you're yearning for a challenge, try increasing your global smash power so that you'll naturally end up with some more serious opponents.
Yeah,
By
no,
the way,
I don't care.
You can set a GSP score for each fighter. Fighters you haven't
That's
used
interesting.
yet will be assigned a placeholder GSP based on the highest score you've set with one of the other fighters.
That's actually pretty cool.
If you repeatedly self-destruct on purpose, you could face a penalty, like being disconnected. So please don't do that.
Yeah, but what about lag? What if they're getting lag and they keep dying because of that?
A stable
That's
connection
kinda
is very
unfair.
important.
I gotta state that.
For this reason, the
We don't know.
matchmaking system
Maybe they fixed the
prioritize
network.
shorter distances between players. So even if you set
They're
your
talking
preferred
about it.
rules, please understand that we can't promise you'll always be matched accordingly. As such, we'd appreciate it if you could make your connection as stable as possible.
Yeah,
A
see?
wired LAN cable
Now
is
they're talking
recommended.
about, like, the connection might not be still
We
good
provide
if you
a variety
don't
of other features for local
try and
wireless
boost it.
Online battles. Once your global smash power is high enough, you can enter elite battles. When you reach this level, feel free to pat yourself on the back. You're good, period.
Rank?
After the game releases, we may adjust the game balance, and the team will definitely pay attention to the results of these elite battles.
Wow, it's really,
Everyone
like,
who plays online needs their own smash tag.
cool.
If you beat a fellow player, you'll receive their smash tag. But
Wait,
it's
what?
not like you'll lose your smash tag even if you lose a battle. You simply gain more tags as you win. Try to collect lots of smash tags.
Oh,
You can
To
select
strut
short
your stuff.
messages and send them before and after battle using the directional buttons.
professional
Freely choose
players,
select
Smash
your
players,
band
are
or
going to be
set
so
messages.
happy over this.
After you've chosen a fighter, you can enjoy other modes while you wait for the battle to begin. Not every mode will be available while matchmaking runs in the background, but you can leave and enter some game modes. Spectator mode returns once again, so you can watch
One
other players'
Canadian.
battles. Maybe you can
Samantha's
find
all
some
alone.
tips that way.
I'm with you, girl.
Form a two-player team and play together online with a single Nintendo Switch system. You'll be paired up against two-player teams with the same setup.
Me and Dan should try
When you
that.
want to play online, you can create a special type of room to fight other players.
Yeah!
If you set the rules for one of these battle arenas, you can fight against your friends. Here, there are spots where you can join the battle, wait in line, or even spectate.
Interesting.
It all depends where you place your token.
That's
When you're in the
interesting.
battle arena, this should come in handy.
No! 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 Bad! Bad!
With
No.
the Nintendo Switch Online app, you
Not
can
the app.
voice chat with others in battle arenas.
I refuse that app.
It may become
Oh,
a central
no.
tool for some
No,
players.
no, no. I'll just use Discord.
We're also
No.
developing a free service for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and we're naming it Smash World.
That's neat,
Instead of
but
focusing
no.
on stats like win-loss records, we're allowing players to post gameplay videos, watch them.
See,
and
that's
once the
fine,
service
but, like,
starts,
I'm not
we'll
using it
offer
for
regular
voice chat.
updates so you can post to your heart's content.
Just no.
Next, I'd like to change topics and talk a little about
Oh! Oh! Oh!
characters come from which games.
He wasn't an assist trophy, so that means he's gonna be a playable character. Nope. Shot you down. Oh, that's so painful. Horror? She's Fatal Frame. Oh, that's scary. Oh, that's terrifying. Oh, Shadow's not play. He's not. Oh, and Isaac too. People are asking for Isaac a lot. Oh, it's Waluigi all over again. I'm sorry. I'm somewhat mocking, but at the same time, somewhat kind of sad for those people that didn't get what they asked for. Oh, there's the thwomp. The thwomp. Oh, Springman. That's neat. Oh, but I want Min Min. Show me some Min Min. Oh, Min Min's not good enough. What? Wally. Willy Wally. Wiley. Not Wally. Ah! Ah! Flies in hand. That's fun. Tiki? Oh. Vince Van Gogh. That's so weird. He just draws on them. Galil? Guile? How do you say it? Ah! Look at that flat top.
That was nothing.
Wow, he just brushes it. Ah! That is awesome. Look at his blockiness. They had a caution for him in, like, the other game. Hayendo! Don't know what he said.
The total number of assist trophies is now
It's 59.
Actually, they outnumber the Pokemon this time. Assist trophies who can be KO'd
Shovel Knight!
can also be defeated.
I love you!
Summon them just before they're KO'd. That way, you won't lose a point to the other player. Now, I'd like to cover a variety of other features in the game.
Yay! I like features. Oh no. I don't
If
care
you want
about
to
help.
review the controls or game modes, press the ZR button to open the dashboard and look in here. There are all kinds of helpful guides to check out.
Cool. That's not fun. You get to the fun stuff. What's that?
Century Smash may look familiar to veterans. It feels great.
Oh,
to
it's
smash on
that.
the screen, doesn't it? You can play on many different
Yeah,
stages,
it's very satisfying.
and you can
But
choose
then when they
music.
beat you, it's like, oh,
In
they're so
previous
easy to
games, you
hit,
had
but
to
they
unlock
screwed
every
me
character
over.
before playing All-Star mode, but now you can play it right out of the box. The currently available fighters will appear endlessly.
Oh, that's weird.
You can save the replay data of your battles. And now, you can create videos with it. There's also
Don't
many
insert
really
audio.
useful quick
You'll get
tips and
flagged.
tricks you see during loading screens. When viewing them, you can sort by category or fighter.
Oh, okay. That's neat.
Complete challenges to earn rewards. This time, each page is sorted by category, and the layout looks more like a comic book.
Yeah.
Press the button to check out each picture. Enjoy!
Enjoy.
The records menu tracks your battle history. There
I
are
never
5
check it
different options.
because I know it's not that good on my part.
You can view battle data separately for offline and online play.
I should use it more though. It will tell me which character I use the most.
Trade-in smash tags.
I always say I don't have a
In-game
main, but if I just check what I use the most, then wait, trade in tags for what?
Gold can be exchanged for music tracks, spirits, and items for spirits mode. If you're collecting music, I recommend visiting the shop to find the ones you want, instead of just relying on challenges.
Will the shop change like daily?
You can enter the options menu by pressing the ZR button to open the dashboard.
Language
This
support!
library supports 11 languages. I know
Netherlands.
this is very important to some of you. For
Not me.
example, the voices of Pokemon are different in several languages. The fighter name is also specific to each language.
Vinejois! Ah, that's fun!
These options were highly requested and well worth the effort.
That's fun.
TV mode and handheld mode have separate settings for brightness and sound. They'll change automatically when you dock and undock, so be sure to set both.
Music down, so I don't get flagged.
We've implemented a radar that displays the locations of all fighters. You can change its settings, including size.
Oh, that's neat.
While it's limited to wireless and online play, you can make your teammates semi-transparent so you don't get distracted. If you're fighting against a friend on the same system, you can adjust the strength of your fighters. Sometimes a player is just too good, and you want to take
Dan's
measures
gonna want me to
ensure
put
their
weak
fight.
on Snake.
If that's the case, try using this feature. When custom balance is adjusted, a symbol will be displayed.
Dan's gonna want me to put like really low on
This feature
Snake.
is not available during wireless and online battles.
He's gonna be like, you're too annoying with Snake, put him down.
And change their outfits. In addition
Special
to these
moves!
options, there are a variety of outfits to choose from.
Oh, sweet. Sounds like Link now.
Speaking
Yeah.
of Mii fighters, let me introduce you to some new outfits we added in.
Ooh. I like to play dress up. Oh, neat. Looks like Deadpool. Oh no, not the eyes, please. I like the suit, but the eyes, they stare into my soul. Ah, Ribbon Girl. Chippy. Ah, Labo! Ah, there you go, guys. You got the Labo.
Anyway, there's something I should point out. As I said, we've revealed all of the fighters you can find in the game.
But
But
yes!
there are even more coming post-launch.
Ah!
While we've already implemented a huge roster of fighters, this is
He
just
confirmed it. That's even
Which
awesome.
means we're leaving the opportunity open to add in more fighters as paid DLC.
He's a
Since we've already
genius.
included every fighter from the past games, that means there are no more fighters to include unless we develop new fighters from scratch. And we're not talking about Echo fighters. We'll be developing and selling sets that will
Waluigi?
one
Sorry.
stage and multiple music
That
tracks.
joke needs to stop.
The price for each set is expected to be $5.99.
Ah.
At the same time, we will offer the Fighters Pass.
Ah.
Fighters, 5 stages, and all of their music tracks.
5 fighters. So he's confirming that there's going to be 5 new fighters. 5 new
Including
stages.
Something like the Fighters Pass. Ideally, we should reveal what's included before it becomes available for
We're
purchase.
offering the pass
However,
without
please
revealing
allow us
its
to offer this
contents.
pass before we're ready to reveal its contents.
Well, people are still going to buy it. They want the characters.
Value will purchase it. Again, the price is $24.99 for all 5 sets. Now that we've finally confirmed the development of this DLC, please know that we'll be working really hard on it.
Oh my god. I love that they confirmed it. Hi.
I wonder if I'll ever get to take a break.
Oh!
By the way, here's one purchase bonus you'll get with the
Oh! Oh!
It's a
Oh,
new
I'm so
sword
sorry, you
fighter
guy.
based on Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. We decided which fighters to include when we started planning.
Then people want him
Add
too.
characters from titles like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which was announced
Well,
in
Rex
the
didn't quite. Aw, sorry,
I hope
guys.
this outfit will help you feel
We
like
all
you're playing
suffer,
Xenoblade.
okay?
We're also including
I know some
some
people are crying, but we all suffer. Don't be greedy. I'm kidding. I'm not that type of person. I hate when someone says that. Don't be greedy. Why? What? Because you got what you wanted, so you get to sit there and say that? Don't be rude. Let people be upset about this stuff that they didn't get. They're allowed to feel something. Limited time offer.
We're currently developing something.
Free limited time offer.
As a limited time offer if you buy the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game now. It isn't finished yet, but I want to give you a
Mewtwo?
special sneak peek.
Oh, they did it last time. It's like, here's Mewtwo. Oh, Mario's angry. He wants a vengeance. He's back with the vengeance. He's going to kill everyone. What? This is just ridiculous. Huh? Oh, what is this? So they just revealed 3 characters, but one of them's a limited time offer.
That's right. Piranha Plant will take root in Super Smash Bros.
Oh my
Ultimate.
god, that's
Not as an
amazing.
assist trophy, but as an actual fighter.
That is
It can
amazing.
spit poison, fire off spiky balls, and perform long.
He looks complicated.
This tricky character is full of surprises. Its final smash is PD Piranha. If you get caught in the cage, well, let's just say it won't end well for you. Piranha Plant is scheduled for completion after the launch of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
I want him.
We've gotten a little head start on it, but it probably won't be ready until a couple of months after launch. Please stay tuned.
But that would mean you have to pre-order it.
Limited time offer. For the physical version of the game, you only need to go through the My Nintendo Gold Point registration process to receive it. I hope you'll consider pre-ordering.
Ah, I don't like things like that. So the only way I'm gonna get it is if I buy it like as soon as it comes out, if I pre-order it.
Later today,
Ugh, not everyone has the money for that.
Nintendo Direct. I hope you'll go to Nintendo eShop or Nintendo.com before you forget.
Before we go.
I have an announcement for everyone watching this in North America.
Hi.
On our official site, you can find information for a variety of upcoming hands-on events. Participants will have a chance to try out all 74 fighters, so please check out the website.
Now I'm gonna have to like try and pre-order it just so I can get the Piranha Plant.
That's it for the last.
Or will he be added as DLC like way later? It's like, oh, if you pre-order it, you get it as soon as possible, but...
But before we go,
Stop. What are you doing?
I should mention that the adventure mode in this game is nothing like what we came up with for the Subspace Emissary. That said, what exactly caused all these characters to lose their bodies and transform into spirits? I'll show you how it all begins, and leave the rest to your imagination. Please look forward to the game.
This is the best. This is the best. This is the best. This is the best.
Don't let a single one get away.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. I'm getting chills.
each need to take down about 10.
Show your fear. It's now or never.
Don't let Marth talk.
I know we will.
I'm sorry, Marth. That just sounded weird. I'm used to you speaking Japanese. This is epic! Jesus, why do they keep killing their characters? Pikachu! No! Ah! You can't do this to me! Oh, Jesus Christ. This Splatoon character just like flatting the ground. She couldn't use her divine intervention. Fuck off, Snake. Some of them are just like doing nothing. They're just standing there, like being dumb. Kirby, you can do this, buddy. You're the Star Warrior. Yes! Kirby's pro. Can't mess with Kirby. So did Shulk escape that? Because he saw. I don't even know if Shulk could have escaped that. It just blew up the planets. Like Kirby can, but how the hell is Shulk gonna escape that? He's only human. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm getting so many chills. The music. Kirby, save them! You always save everybody because you're so awesome. Sakurai's baby and Sakurai's baby. Remember, Kirby says baby as well, right? So... Oh my god! So can you still unlock all the characters by playing this mode? It's got a story in some case. Ah! Love when he does that. Ugh. Labras! I like the map. But I can see what he meant by... It's not like Space Emissary because you're not doing like the whole like map thing. Like, you know, like side-scrolling thing. Whoa. But there's bosses and stuff and a story, so I think it's still pretty freaking awesome. Like, are we gonna get some World of Light? Are we still gonna get like, are we gonna get like more cinematics like that? Like what we just saw there? Well, the thing is, the trailers that they used for the characters could be cutscenes. They look like solid cutscenes, so why not, right? Oh god, that was amazing. Oh, oh, that's all I needed. That's all I needed. I needed that. I need that ending. Leave it up to your imagination. Well, I don't need to leave much to my imagination, but yeah, that was freaking amazing. That cutscene just left me in chills. Please tell me that there's gonna be a little bit more cutscenes like that. Like, you don't even have to have like the whole thing full of it. Just have like amazing one at the beginning, maybe one in the middle, and the one at the end. If you have more, then oh my god.
Thanks.
We have a lot of nicknames for him. We have a lot of nicknames for him. So, anyways, you want to me? Here, I'll start about. Take a look at there. There.
They're doing an unboxing live.
So you can start the game, but you get the so fit. Yes, I want to play in Cineroar. Can I?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to play Cineroar.
They laugh a lot. So there's the giant roster. But they confirmed DLC, which I have to... Oh, like every Smash fan would just be like, oh, they're definitely bringing DLC, they're definitely bringing DLC. Because we want to believe it, right? But some people will just be like, oh, I know. It's like, no, you don't. You do not know. You want to believe it so hard that you think you know. And yeah, it'd be stupid if they didn't, but I'm just saying, like, you don't know. That's the thing. Deep down, you know that there's a spot in your mind where you're just like, you're thinking, is there a chance that they won't do it? And the fact that they confirmed it pretty much destroys that little spot in your brain that's telling you, oh, there's not a chance. And that's the best. That's the best they can do. I love it. Because me, I'm a skeptic, and I choose to be a skeptic for a reason, because I don't want my hopes to be just crushed. So I would have went being like, oh yeah, they might have a DLC, but it might not be a lot. There might be like one or something like that, or there might be none. Who's to say? But the fact that they told me now, I don't have to be a skeptic. I can be happy knowing that there's going to be 5. That's awesome. Wait, so how many in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Huh. It's kind of weird that the Mii fighters are apart, though. That kind of like it. I'm assuming, okay, they already talked about the menu thing where it's like, okay, if you want Peach and Daisy on top of each other. That's search up Rule 34. Sorry. I'm sorry. But no, excuse me. If you want the echoes on top of each other, instead of having their own slot, you can change the menu. I'm assuming that's what they did with the Mii fighters. If you turn it so the echoes are just on top of each other instead of having their own slots, then I'm assuming the Miis will be on top of each other too. It's just weird though. It's like, okay, so well, I liked it when they just had all the Miis in one big menu, because sometimes I didn't want what I thought I wanted. I'd go for like a brawler Mii, but then I'd see one of my gunner Miis and I'd be like, oh, actually I'll play this one. And now, since it's like that, I'm just going to have to go through them, like, I'm just going to have to click on Brawler Miis, go through it, and like, oh, I don't want any of these. Sword Mii, go through it, maybe, and then go through Gunner Mii. I have a problem with, like, deciding, so it's just going to make, this is going to time consume a bit, but some people will like that. That's the thing. I want the echoes to be apart from their counterparts. I want like Dark Pit to have his own slot and Daisy to have her own slot and stuff, but I don't want the Mii fighters to. I'd rather just search through the giant list of Mii fighters than go through one at a time. But maybe some people like it. But yeah, that was awesome. I could have done without him talking so much about the help and some of the options. Like, some of them, I actually like that he talked about them, but why go into great detail about the help? The help option. We know what help is, and we know not to use it because we don't care. We know how to play Smash. And then if we don't know what we're doing, then we'll just complain and be idiots. No, I'm just saying, like, it was probably like a minute, but still, or less than a minute, but still, why even go into detail about it? Kirby escape. I love the snake thing. He's not even trying to run, he's just like... he's just in a box! Oh, it's so funny! And the thing is, did he really think he's gonna escape? The thing just blew up a whole bunch of planets. There's no way he's going to escape that. Kirby can escape because he can warp out of there, but like everyone else, it's like... And I like how Shulk sees everyone die and then he just like... He doesn't tell anyone, he doesn't warn anyone. And he doesn't even save himself. I want to go through this. Did they upload it? Or do I have to just scroll through the live version? No, they uploaded it. They uploaded it as soon as it was done. Nice. Nice. I want to go through it in detail and check it out. Because that seems to be my forte nowadays. My forte seems to be go through everything with a little scalpel and stuff and see what I can see. I'll obviously miss things, so don't get too worked up if I do. Just tell me in the comments what I missed, and yep. I know loads of people will probably go in the comments and complain to me about like ranting in a few places, but come on, am I not allowed to? I'm a human being. That's what we do. We complain about some things. It's not, we're consumers. What we do is consume. We consume what we want to consume. They're the sellers, we're the consumers. We don't have to sell them shit, they have to sell us shit. So they're trying to win us over. We're not trying to win them over. So it's not don't be afraid to complain sometimes, right? Just don't go overboard. Like the whole Waluigi thing. Some people are just doing it for a meme, but some people are actually like mean it, like, oh, he's assistant trophy. Well, you see that he's an assistant trophy. Just deal with it. Don't continue to complain. Instead, maybe start fighting for another character who hasn't been confirmed as an assistant trophy, because if you don't act quick, they might be gone. You guys were wasting so much time complaining about Waluigi. Well, now Isaac's an assistant trophy too. And Shadow. And then everyone else is stickers. Well, they're spirits, but it's sort of like that sticker thing from Brawl. Oops.
This is so far we've our entire
So two new characters. Two new characters. So everyone that made that convoluted list of like, oh, they're gonna have 15 characters, like 9 echoes and this many new ones or something. Anyone who made those convoluted lists, you're crazy. You're crazy. Now slow down.
really hard.
I love that, like, I gotta say this, we're not even at it yet, and I might just skip it anyways. I don't know where it is, so I'm probably gonna skip it. I love the coyness that when he said that, am I ever gonna get a break? You know that he truly meant it, and he was truly dying inside when he said it. Like, he smiled, but he was just like... Oh, Sakurai.
This Nintendo Direct will have revealed every fighter you can find.
So let's rewatch the Roy thing, because it was lagging when I... Let's rewatch it. I want to see it. Or what? I keep saying Roy. And I said Ryu. Ken. God damn it. It was clever, though. Having it in Little Mac's area... Punch-Out? Having it in Punch-Out? I thought it was a Punch-Out character.
Bring it on.
So he is a Echo. Huh. So since they're having okay, I can't stop talking. I'm supposed to be watching this, but I can't stop talking. Since they're having 5 DLCs, does that mean we're getting Geno? Geno? Genos. I think it's Genos. Are we getting Genos? Because we didn't see him as sticker. We didn't see him as assistant trophy. So are we getting him? Because he is one of the ones I'm actually interested for. Yes, I have no connection to him whatsoever because I haven't played RPG. I do want to play it, but I would love to see him. I'd love to see him. And I know loads of others would love to see him. People who actually do have a connection with him. I wanted Decidueye a bit. I'm not gonna lie. Well, that... He just smashed through the screen. Why is it still, like, working perfectly? I'm sure he hit a few wires. I wanted Decidueye. I know, that, again, people are just gonna be like, why you can play, you guys diss me. It's like, shut up. I'm allowed to say what I want. If you can sit there and complain about fucking Waluigi, I'm allowed to say what I want. And I'm not gonna make a meme out of it or anything. I'm just saying, I'm just stating what I think. But yeah, I wanted Decidueye. Ever since I found out that Decidueye was based off of like an actual extinct owl, and that's why he's like a ghost grass, I was just like, that's awesome, and I liked him. And he is, I think, no. I was about to say he's the first grass type that I would have totally chose if I had the game, but no. I chose Trico and Turtwig before, so that's a complete lie, so. Oh, and Bayleaf. But still, he's cool. I like him. He's the, what region is he? I don't know. But the other two that you can choose, I thought he was more interested than the other two. I can't wait to hear what Dan has to say about this, though. I'm sure he's going to be a little bit upset due to this, people were putting up false hopes for the spirit mode, like saying, oh, it's going to be like the next big like story mode and stuff. And it did put some thoughts in me and Dan's head, so I feel like Dan's going to be a bit disappointed when he hears it's just like the Brawl sticker thing. It totally is. It's just it's not like, it's sort of like it, but like it does more than what the sticker did, I guess. And it's not stickers, and it doesn't have the scrapbook. You can't scrapbook, but still.
That's right.
You should. I was about to say, you should be burning that thing on you, that like cloak or whatever you call it, and then he just burned it.
So, you want to fight fire with fire, huh?
All the wrestling moves. Ah, he flexes. Yeah, these two. I know a lot of people wanted Ken. A lot of people wanted a lot of things, okay? I keep saying that, but yeah, a lot of people wanted a lot of things. But yeah, people wanted Ken. Don't know about a Cineroar. Did people want him? I don't remember hearing anyone complain about him. So, or wanting him, so I don't know. But yeah, these two have no impact on me, so I'm sorry if you didn't get like the kind of excitement you wanted from me. I'm sorry about that. I can't fake these things. It's just not who I am. But you got the reaction for the semi-story mode. Is it story mode? It's adventure mode. It has a story. Look at that detail on him. Ah, villager. You should be holding the axe so you can look like a psychopath. Well, imagine getting this for your wall. I had a friend that actually bought it when it first got showed, like this whole thing, and I was just sitting there when they added the first few new characters. I was just sitting there thinking, wait, he already got that though, so he now has a poster that doesn't have all the characters on it. Why didn't he wait? So 5 new characters that will be added to that, right?
Hailing from the Street Fighter series, Ryu's rival Ken joins as an Echo Fighter. In his original game, Ken could be considered Ryu's Echo Fighter. Though perhaps you could say Luigi is the original Echo Fighter. But let's get back to Ken.
Ken was
Ken has been
originally
distinguished from
Ryu's
Ryu
Echo
over the
Fighter.
years, but the Ken you'll see this time is based on Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Here's how he'll differ from Ryu. His heavy Shoryuken turns up the heat. The shape of his Hadouken is different too.
Ah!
And his
Got hands in it.
Bukaku strikes opponents multiple times. Hell Wheel.
So, since he is a Street Fighter character like Ryu, they talked about when you have 1v1s, when you're doing 1v1s with the characters, Ryu will always face the opponent, right? So does that work for Ken as well? I don't think he ever said
Focus
that.
attack.
I'm
We've
assuming
included
because
lots
he's
of
an
Ken's
Echo,
signature
but
moves, such as his famous kicks, which change based on your command inputs. He's a bit faster than Ryu, and we've also incorporated other tweaks from recent titles. Just like Ryu, he has 2 final smashes. First, the spinning uppercut, Shin Ryuken. We've made it look flashy, as it is in the Versus series. Execute a final smash near an opponent, and you'll instead perform a Shikbu Jinraikyaku. Now for our last new challenger, Incineroar. It may be a Pokemon, but it mainly uses
pro wrestling moves.
and as such, its moves are a bit more powerful.
I love that.
True pro wrestler, when one of its attacks is successful, it'll pose for the audience. Luckily, you can cancel out of these poses at any time, so they won't open you up to additional enemy attacks. Its neutral special is called Darkest Lariat. It was Incineroar's signature move in the Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon games. Perhaps it's something of a red...
Actually, I said that they announced 2 characters here, but they technically announced 3. One of them's more like a joke character, in my opinion, Plant, but I fucking want him. I still want him. And he's amazing. I want him. I hope that he's not just limited time forever. Like, I hope they do end up releasing him. Like, even if it's paid. Like, Mewtwo came out later, right? You were able to buy Mewtwo afterwards, after a while. Like, he was free when... I think he was free to any person that got both copies for the 3DS and the Wii U, but at the same time you could still buy him. So is that going to be the same for Piranha Plant?
Red Cyclone. Its up special is Cross Chop. You'll leap up and come rocketing back down. This attack can be very effective, but if you mess up, it's easy to self-destruct, so be careful.
You demon, Luigi.
Special, Incineroar makes opponents run the ropes after a dashing grab. When they bounce back your way, press the button at just the right moment. If you're too early, you'll do a back body drop. Wait too long and you'll fail. Nail the timing and you'll pull off a powerful lariat. Its down special is Revenge. When damaged,
He grabs it like
burning passion comes
he
to
grabs
the
his belt
surface,
there.
powering up its next attack. That's Incineroar's idea of a counterattack. And its final smash, Max Malicious Moonsault. It's even faster and fiercer than the Z move it's based on. We finally revealed all. There aren't very many at first, but
I fucking love this. Me and Dan both agree that this is just amazing. I love that this is what you start out with. Some people will be kind of upset because it's like, oh, I just want to play the fucking game. I just want to have fights. Me, I love this. It gives you more reason to like play it a lot. Just don't have to unlock everything.
but it is the same amount as the original Nintendo 64 game. And once you've unlocked them all,
And then the new characters come at the very end, it
this.
seems.
It may seem hard to guess where each one's located, but they're sorted by number in the order they joined the series.
Not necessarily. Daisy joined like after, so she should be at the bottom, but since she's an Echo, she's right next to Peach.
I hope you'll enjoy battling with all 74 fighters on the roster. We determined that collectible trophies wouldn't be a great fit for this game. Honestly, they were really difficult to develop too. That said, the Super Smash Bros. Series is one massive crossover at heart, and we want to create something more, a way to enjoy characters other than fighters, from a variety of video game worlds. Here's what we came up with. They're called Spirits. And I don't mean the spooky kind.
I love that it happened after Halloween too. I don't mean the spooky kind.
Them up in battle. In the Super Smash Bros. Series, the characters are toys in the real world, but they are fighters in the world of the imagination. Returning to the real world is an ongoing theme. In the imagination, you can battle impossible combinations of characters. In this mysterious world, the unspeakable happens.
Oh, fucking Piplup. Just sitting there.
All of them.
Tails.
The fighters are turned into spirits, unable to return to the real world.
Oh, now I'm so curious about the new, like, so if a character is a spirit, does that mean they're not going to be a playable character? So we got Tails right there, he's not playable. All those guys, Waddle Dee, and they're not playable. Well, I would have never thought that that giant mask face thing would have been playable, but whatever. So does that mean? Well, no. It's kind of confusing because Wily's a spirit, but then at the same time he's an assistant trophy. But maybe that doesn't matter. I got so many questions. In the end, I'm not asking this because freaking Tails is up there. Well, a bit of me is, but like at the same time, I saw some characters that could have been fighters when I was seeing some of the spirits, and I was just like, okay, so does that mean they're not viable now? Like assistant trophies is like, okay, if they're assistant trophy, not happening. Because then it'd just be more work. Like, what's Sakurai going to do? Is he going to make it so in the coding, whenever you're playing them, they're not going to come out as an assistant trophy? That's just too much work for him. So, yeah, if they're an assistant trophy, they're not playable. Period.
This is a spirit.
But spirits, I don't know how they work. Like, oh, there's Knuckles. He's a spirit. Oshawott. There's a lot of Pokemon.
There's a massive amount of wild
Wobbuffet.
spirits.
I want Wobbuffet. I want Wobbuffet spirit. Or if there's Magikarp, I want Magikarp spirit. Gives you the ability of flopping.
There are several classes of spirits. Standard spirits are dubbed novices. Stronger ones have the title advanced.
It's no use! Why is Silver a bit stronger? He's got freaking psychic abilities. He can pretty much stop. Have you played Sonic 06? I know a lot of people hate it, but have you played the multiplayer mode and used Silver? He's so broken because you can you can stop the other player as soon as you get near them with Silver. And if you hold the button, they'll be frozen for the whole game. As long as you hold that button, they can't do shit all. It's so broken. Well, I think you couldn't... Silver can jump and float, right? When he jumps, he like hovers. He can't do that while he's holding them because he's already using his psychic abilities, right? So when you got to one of those points where like you needed to hover over to get to the other side, then you had to let them go. But by then you were so far that they were never gonna catch up. Like when he says it's no use, he literally meant it's no use because you're screwed. You're such a dick character to use.
And some are in a league of their own. Legend.
Like, how do you manage to do that? I'm sorry, I can't get off of this, but there was 3 characters, only 3 playable characters for the multiplayer mode, and you managed to screw one of them up so hard that they were so broken. Like, Sonic and Shadow were pretty much the same, but then Silver was so broken, like, if anyone chose him to play the mode, you knew that you didn't want to play it. It came to that point where every time I chose him, I just wanted to screw someone over and make them angry. And it came to the point where anytime I picked him, people just knew. They were like, no. Nope. Nope. Not playing. Like, you had to be Sonic or Shadow. You couldn't play Silver because it took the fun out of it.
One primary spirit can be assigned at a time. A primary spirit's power will be added to the fighter who has it equipped. In some cases, these augmented fighters become extremely powerful.
Level 99, is that the max?
In some cases, these augmented fighters...
Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres are level 99. I guess that's the max. Why wouldn't you max it out at 100? I'm sorry, but it just bugs me. I'm a little bit nitpicky on the numbers. Like, you could have just did 100. It's a nice number. It's a nice number. 99, on the other hand, just feels like it's incomplete. It's like when you're leveling up a Pokemon, you're trying to get it to 100. You're not trying to get it to 99. It feels incomplete if you leave it at 99. I don't know. It just feels like an incomplete number. maybe it does go to 100. I don't know about these spirits though. So if how much do they boost your game? How much do they change it? Do they change it a lot or just meh? Like, if I boost my spirit so it's so strong and then add it to Snake and then give him the power up 3 plus 3, will that make Dan hate me even more? Will that end our friendship?
If a primary spirit has enough available slots...
Oh, I gotta test this out.
Support spirits.
Cappy, Vulpix,
While primary
Gross
spirits
face.
enhance fighter stats, support spirits lend them additional skills. Once the primary spirit and support spirits are set, your fighters all powered up. The main way to acquire spirits is to win spirit battles.
Oh, there's Cass! Isn't that Cass that Dan wanted? Oh no, that's not Cass. That's Revealy.
Spirits is to win spirit
I think Dan
battles.
said he liked him too, but Cass was his favorite.
You'll find a variety of spirits.
Ah! I did not
in
notice
spirit
that
battles.
the first time.
You'll
Wait.
find
I was mocking Amy at the time, but I didn't notice that fucking Rabbit Peach is there. Ah, the shrimp guy. I don't know who that guy is, but he's very cute. The one with the headphones. And then you got one of the Mega Man guys. I don't know who he is though.
variety of spirits lined up on the spirit wall.
Oh, you got one of those phantom things from story mode from Brawl. Kid Dracula. Bonkers.
Choose the one you want to.
Polterpup. Rouge. Is that a car with eyes?
Battle for. When you do, you'll face off against a fighter whose abilities and personality are kinda sorta similar to their
Kinda sorta. I love it. Kinda sorta. Kinda sorta. It's not enough just to say kinda or sorta. It's just you have to put them together. Kinda sorta. I love when people say it.
spirit. In the case of the lack
Got some like
experienced fighter,
issues with it.
you'll battle against Iggy Koopa and a group of small red Bowsers.
Oh, there's so much. There is so much. Oh, there is so much. Oh, there's so much. I sit here and complain. I nitpick things, but that's just who I am. It's my style. If you haven't seen my rant videos, I've only got like 3 of them, but if you haven't seen, I'm a nitpicky fucker. But it doesn't mean I hate something, okay? I just gotta say this. It doesn't mean I hate something. I nitpick everything. I nitpick things I hate. I nitpick things I love. I nitpick One Piece all the time. That's one of my favorite freaking animes, and I nitpick it all the time. There's been a few I think the one anime that I haven't been able to nitpick too much is My Hero Academia. I've nitpicked it a few times, but in the end, I haven't been able to nitpick it that much. But still, even then, I still nitpick it. I nitpick everything. It's just who I am. I tend to look at everything, and I just notice things that are problematic at times, and I nitpick them. I come from a father who watches shows, and then like he sees like them eating a sandwich, and then when it skips to the next scene and their sandwich doesn't have the bite in it, he pauses the whole freaking thing and just points it out to everyone else that's watching. Yeah, I have that kind of father. Like, he notices everything in shows. Whenever, well, because they do the recording at separate days, right? So sometimes they'll have to come back and do one of the scenes that they were doing the other day. So they'll have, like, a bag of chips that the guy opened, then he sets them down, and then it skips to the next, like, frame, and they're closed again. And he notices those things. Me, I'm just so focused on the conversation they're having, he notices those. Well, at times, I do notice those things too, but in the end, I nitpick just everything. So, please, don't get so worked up if I'm nitpicking this. I'm still super excited for it. The whole reason I bought a Wii, Smash Bros. The whole reason I bought the shitty Wii U, Smash Bros. The whole reason I wanted a Switch. Well, there was many reasons, but Smash Bros. Ever since I played Smash Bros. For the GameCube, that's all I ever thought about when it came to Nintendo was Smash Bros. Because I love crossovers. I've said it many times. I've watched shows that I've never watched before just because they had crossover episodes. Like the Power Rangers with Turtles. I watched that whole episode. I never watched the Turtles, and I barely watched Power Rangers. Well, I did when I was a kid, but doesn't matter. I didn't watch that Power Rangers that the crossover was in. I still watched the episode because it's a crossover, and I love crossovers. This is one of the biggest crossovers, so I fucking adore this game, okay? So just get that into your head. If you sitting there complaining that I'm nitpicking, get that into your thick skull. I love Smash Bros. I'm so excited. I'm just nitpicking the few things that bother me. But in the end, it doesn't stop me from buying the game. It won't stop me from buying this fucking game. It definitely won't. Like I said, I was one of the people that was asking for a port. This could have been a complete port with like 2 new characters, and I still would have bought it. So, just let that linger. Whenever you start to think, oh yeah, Brandon's complaining about the game too much. It's like, just let that linger. I'm so excited for this. And the fact that they announced 2 new characters, or 5 new characters that are coming as DLC, it leaves, and none of them are echoes, it leaves the possibilities endless. You know that there's going to be so many predictions of people making, and then I'm going to ignore all of them because I don't care. I want to see what Sakurai got for me. But yeah, I'm pumped. I'm super pumped.
Here are some examples of other battles you can expect.
Enemy side special is increased power. The enemy's favors side specials. The enemy is invisible. But yeah, again, another thing about nitpicking, sometimes I'll nitpick things that don't deserve to be nitpicked. I'm tired, and when I'm tired, I tend to do things stupidly. Okay? So just remember that too. Usually when I'm tired, it makes me kind of immature. I say immature jokes and stuff. Usually, most not funny, but I think they're funny because I'm tired. But yeah, I'm a loopy fella, so if I'm tired and I'm nitpicking things, sometimes I'll nitpick stuff, and then I'll look back on the video and I'll be like, oh, that was kind of stupid of me, but there's nothing I can do. I can't take them back. If I said it, I said it. Oh well. Don't get too worked up, please. It's just all in good fun. There's nothing wrong. Just because I nitpick something doesn't mean it's going to affect the game. I nitpick this. You think Sakurai is going to be like, oh, Brandon's right. What am I thinking? Oh, I should switch this now. It's like, no, he's not. Not at all. It's the same as like when people complain about items. Just turn it off. It's like me complaining about certain features. It's like, who cares? You can turn it off. I'm just saying what I'm thinking, okay? Just chill. I'm defending myself way too much, but again, I'm tired. I get very defensive when I'm tired as well. When I'm tired, there's a lot of things that I do. I act immature, say stupid things. I defend myself a lot. If I get very cautious of what I'm saying, but at the same time, I say things that I don't want to say. It's so confusing. At that point when I'm tired, I should just go to sleep. I shouldn't even try to do anything, because it just gets out of control at times. I'm sorry, but I just noticed something. Was it the same for King DDD?
You can expect.
Okay, so is that's the stat thing? That's the stat thing, right? So he's a blue, he's a green, green beats blue, right? It's like the triangle from like Fire Emblem. So that's why he's got like 2 arrows going down, and then Incineroar got 2 arrows going up, is because Incineroar has the advantage. Okay, for a second there I thought it was like, you know, that whole feature he was talking about where you can put the characters up 3 or you can put them down 3. I was like, wait, did the person that's playing this intentionally put King DDD down 2 and put himself up 2 so he can give himself the advantage? I was like, whoa, 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 is that possible? Because that sounds cheaty, but no, it's type advantage. But still like, meh, type advantage. It's like, how much advantage do you have? Please don't tell me it's that big, because I don't, like, again, you'll be like, oh, if you don't want it, then don't use it. But like, why wouldn't you use it? It just seems kind of stupid not to use it. You seem like, oh yeah, you're trying not to use it just for a challenge. If you really wanted the challenge, then go fight real people. It's like, that's like playing Pokemon and saying, oh, I want the challenge, so I'm not going to use the type advantage here. I'm just going to use something that actually is worse against this. Oh, they have a Pikachu? I'll use a water type. Oh, they have a rock? I'll use a Pikachu. Or ground, I mean. Well, rock and ground, right? Electric moves don't work on rock and ground. So he did say you could buy these things in the shop, right? Because I don't really want to play all these. I barely ever played the challenges in the Wii U one. Just doesn't care. Starts with a drill. He's gonna drill you hard. Does a drill have anything to do with... Oh, because they sew? They sew shirts together and stuff? I can't wait for this game. Oh my god. And now since he announced the DLC, that's all people are going to be talking about when the game comes out. Actually, I bet you loads of them are talking about it now. Well, because that's the only thing to talk about now, right? Well, people do what I'm doing, look at the game in detail and try and, like, figure out what they see. But, like, at the same time, the only thing really now to talk about, like, to predict and all, is the DLC. There's no point in predicting the spirits mode. There's no point in predicting what other characters are going to be added into the core game. It's like he already stated, this is it. This is what you're getting. Now just wait for the DLC. So, yeah. Because if you want, I know people are still gonna say, oh yeah, the next direct he's probably gonna announce another character. It's like, did you guys not listen to him? But those people are usually the ones that choose to listen to what they want to hear. They didn't hear him say it because they didn't want to hear it, so. It's neat that you can, that map, you can turn it on or off. And you can make it small and stuff. I like that. I don't know about it, though. Like, at first I was kind of like, but also it's kind of neat. Well, because there was times where you'd lose your character, right? Especially in, like, 8-player Smash. It's like, where am I? Where am I? And you're off the screen, then you end up walking all the way off, and then you kill yourself. Now you have a map.
Hit the Puppet Fighter to acquire the spirit within. Even if you accidentally hit the shield, the damage will carry over, so you'll have an advantage the next time you encounter that spirit.
Okay. I was curious to what he was talking about there. I didn't really listen to the whole thing.
Spirits have strength based on their type.
Grab, shield, attack.
Is strong against grab. Grab is strong against shield, and shield is strong against attack.
So yeah,
It's
Fire
important
Emblem
to pick
thing.
a spirit that has an advantage over your opponent.
Rock, paper, scissors.
When you encounter traps like poison floors and slumber floors, be sure to prep yourself with an appropriate support spirit. Battle conditions offer hints before battle, so make sure to read them and form the right strategy.
Wait, can you have those hazards outside of this mode? Like if you're playing like just a normal battle with friends, can you put like those hazards on? That'd be fun. I don't think people would want poison floor while they're battling, but I think it'd be interesting. It'd make the game much quicker.
With spirits on your side, there are all kinds of things you can do. When you fight with a primary spirit equipped, it'll level up after battle. Or you can feed it snacks.
It's a Tamagotchi.
Some spirits even have an enhanced form you can only unlock by leveling them up. You can also send spirits back to the real world. While you do have to say goodbye to that particular spirit, its core will stay. And by combining these cores, you can summon a new spirit.
Okay.
You can also train spirits at dojos and the gym. Or send them off in search of treasure, which they'll bring back to you. These seem like unlikely teams of characters, but each team could be somebody's dream come true.
That's neat. So you can send them out to get you stuff. I wonder what that entitles though. Like, what are they only able to get you specific things, like maybe some coin and maybe a chance of a new spirit, or like I want to know how far does it go, and do certain combinations matter?
Training and exploring continues to yield results, even while playing other modes, or after turning off the game. So if you send out your spirits...
Wait, sorry, my brain stopped there for a second. This is a lot to take in. This spirit thing.
Training and exploring continues to yield results, even while playing other modes, or after turning off the game. So if you send out your spirits, just let them do their thing.
Ground power, move speed, power, air power,
Wicker
jump.
spirits are known as masters. You can beat them to unlock facilities.
Slowpoke used amnesia.
Spirits can also be used to power up amiibo figure players. You must
So-
bid them farewell, but you can repeat.
So can I make my Poopichu like the most powerful character on the game? Just keep giving him all the spirits? Will it only put his stats up, or will it ever bring them down? Well, because for the Wii U, you can make them consume gear, but the thing is, if you made them consume certain gears, it put their stats down. So and it also consumed that gear. I never did it because I was just like, well, I don't want any of his stats to be down. I'm sure if you did it in a certain way, you could make it so only his stats would go up, but I just didn't know what that way was. And I just didn't want to take the time to freaking figure it out. I didn't want to waste that time.
Repeat the process multiple times.
But it looks like, yeah, see, it's bringing it down there. So the tree brought it all the way, brought the stats like fucking
Bid them
boost them
farewell,
up.
But you can repeat.
What about the other guy that was just up? Yeah, he brought them up.
You must
The
bid
tree brought them
farewell,
up.
But you can repeat the process multiple times.
And then this one's bringing it down. But also adding an item. Death Scythe equipped.
It's one great big collection of characters from many different
Shy
series,
Guy!
But just how many would you guess there are?
Millions. They're only stickers, so you can easily add them in.
Whenever you fight against the spirit, the final smash meter is enabled. Some spirits even help you fill up your gauge at a faster rate.
Is that Fox's dad?
Another way to put it, the spirit
Look, I want something like this. I want this while I'm playing. Like, that would make it kind of stressful, but it kind of fun at times.
system lets you simulate battles between characters from more series than ever
Or like
before.
this, the wind.
You can enjoy many unbelievable combinations and situations.
Oh, he didn't. I just remembered. I completely forgot, but he didn't say anything about custom maps. I didn't think it was going to be added anyways, but like I was sort of hoping. But then again, it would have been simplistic. They never like each time they made it. Like on the Wii U, it was kind of interesting because you could draw it, but it still didn't really have much to it. I made like a few maps and then never really used it ever since. And I barely used the maps too that I made. I just made like some random maps. I drew some things like quickly and then it's just like done. But still, it would have been interesting to have, but I guess too much.
The power of enemy and ally spirit teams is displayed here.
Can't complain too much because it's like it's understandable. If you couldn't even add trophies because they're too much work, just imagine adding like a big feature like creating your own maps. Oh, I don't even want to imagine how much work that would be. Because I think I've already said this before. I wanted to be a video game developer a while back, and when I was younger. I wanted to be a video game developer, but after I found out that I couldn't finish any projects because it was just too much work, I couldn't handle it. I could never finish any projects, and I was only using like the RPG makers that those RPG maker things. I was only using those, and I could never finish a project because I got overwhelmed after a while, and yeah. So imagine a game like this. It's way more work. So it's understandable.
Of course, stronger spirit teams make it easier to defeat weaker spirits. The more your power overshadows theirs, the less you'll be rewarded. It pays to have a fair fight. While assembling
So you don't want to be
a fair fight.
overpowered. Got some snacks.
While assembling a team, press the Y button for a recommendation that has a type advantage against the opposing spirit team. The game will recommend support spirits who can help out with certain conditions. Keep that in mind. You can also fight against other players who are using spirits. Given the way spirit types interact in battle, think carefully when building your team.
I don't know if I'm gonna get into this too much. This kind of overwhelms me. That is something I did not notice because I was so focused on talking when I watched this.
Interact in battle. Think
This is that new mode where you get to pick a few characters, and then it's like, you'll keep playing them out.
carefully when building
Well,
your team.
They just showed us 2v2 with it. The same mode, but with 2v2. I didn't notice that when they showed it. That's awesome.
Or balance your strengths in a 2-on-2 battle.
Oh, that's awesome. Maybe people knew about that already, but I
The
didn't.
game lets you battle together with friends via local wireless, or take the fight to the world with online play. To connect to Nintendo.
Just looking at it.
Switch consoles, press the ZR button to
Collection, go back, local wireless, news,
pull
option,
up the
help.
dashboard and select local wireless. There's no longer a need to separate the online modes into for fun and for glory. Instead, matchmaking is based on 3 factors. For online battles, you can set your preferred rules.
Okay, so we got format Smash, which is just like normal Smash Bros. Team Battle, okay, and one-on-one. Rules, time, stock, stamina. Fucking stock, man. Just do you play stock? You play motherfucking stock. You play time. You have no soul. Stock all the way. Stock all the way. Stage, all hazards off. Battlefield, form. Omega form. And items. You can keep items on, but it's not all the items, only certain ones. So the collect 3 items, the flag that gives you an extra life, or an extra point if you're playing time. The Pokeballs, the assistant trophies, and the Smash Balls. That's interesting. Oh, and other. So other just means all the random stuff, right? So you can just turn all the random stuff off and only have those ones?
Rules can be pre-registered, so you can quickly select your favorite playstyle. Before battle, one player
Where's the non-time limit? I don't want time limit when playing stock. I guess it's like, oh, it's so they're not on the freaking thing forever, but like still. Well, because if you have like 2 people who are like 1v1 and you have them, they're really good, then it could go on for like quite a few hours. So the time is like to make sure it doesn't. But
players'
I don't
preferred
care.
rules will be chosen at random, and all players will fight using those rules. You can also choose not to set any preferred rules and let the other.
I like how he turns those 2 off, but then he keeps other on. Why would you keep other on? Why would you want other on? You know that like that probably means like the hammer, like the and the banana peels, if they still have those. Yeah, all the random items. Do you really want all that on?
If possible, the matchmaking system will find players with similar preferences and link them up.
Yeah, but that means that you wanted only Battlefield, while other people wanted all the maps with hazards off. But since it only looked for what matched, and since you both had 1-on-1, you're gonna get that. So the other options you chose aren't gonna be a factor. So what's the point of setting all those features if you're not necessarily gonna find people with those features?
If possible,
Like, what if you're a really picky person and you pick certain things and stuff? Then the only chance you're going to find that game is if other people pick the exact same thing.
the matchmaking system will find players with similar preferences and link them up for a battle.
But in the end, there's no guarantee that you'll actually get the options that you chose. In the end, it's only looking for certain factors, and if you match those other people with those same factors, you'll get put together. So even though you wanted stock, if they can't find another person with 1-on-1 stock, then they'll just put you with whoever else is asking for a 1-on-1. Is that the case?
Global Smash Power is being factored into matchmaking, but it's still used as an online leaderboard.
Or does it meet in the middle?
A high GSP score, such as 100,000, means you've got more points than 99,999 other players. Your GSP will change as the total population of players increases or you're overtaken. If you're yearning for a challenge, try increasing your global smash power so that you'll naturally end
Yeah,
up
none of
with
this
more
applies to
serious
me. I don't care about this stuff.
By the way, you can set a GSP score for each fighter. Fighters you haven't used yet will be assigned a placeholder GSP based on the highest score you've set with one of the other fighters. If you repeatedly self-destruct on purpose, you could face a penalty, like being disconnected. So
Again, I'm all for the people who have bad internet connection. I feel bad for them because if they accidentally self-destruct because of lag, that sucks.
please don't do that. As with any multiplayer game, a stable connection is very important. For this reason, the matchmaking system will prioritize shorter distances between players. So even if you set your preferred rules, please understand that we can't promise you'll always be matched accordingly. As such, we'd appreciate it if you could make your connection as stable as possible. A wired LAN cable is recommended.
That's if you have a LAN cable near to plug it in.
Local wireless and online battles. Once your
Spectate Smash.
global smash power is high enough, you can enter elite battles.
Quick play battle arenas. Background matchmaking.
When you
Elite Smash co-op. Preferred rules.
reach this level, feel free to pat yourself on the back. You're
No
good,
thanks.
period. After the game
Period.
ends, we may adjust the game balance, and the team will definitely pay attention to the results of these elite battles. Everyone who plays online needs their own smash tag.
Top messages, notifications. So you can have notifications. Is that what the mail thing on the side is?
If you beat a fellow player, you'll receive their smash tag. But it's not like you'll lose your smash tag even if you lose a battle. You simply gain more tags as you win. Try to collect lots of smash tags. You can select short messages and send them before and after battles using the directional buttons. Freely choose from a wide selection of varied...
You're not even allowed to type them anymore. Too risky.
After you've chosen a fighter, you can enjoy other modes while you wait for the battle to begin. Not every mode will be available while matchmaking runs in the background, but you can leave and enter some game modes. Spectator mode returns once again, so you can watch other players' battles. Maybe you can pick up some good tips that way. Form a two-player team and play together online with a single Nintendo Switch system. You'll be paired up against two-player teams with the same setup.
Me and Dan make like a giant list of teams out of characters that we like. We should try and do that again for the new game, and then we should do like streams where we team up and go against other people with our teams and see how well our matchups work. The problem is you'd have to be down here to do that.
When you
Well, actually, no. Battle Arena is a new thing. Battle Arena is a new thing, so we could do it there.
want to play online, you can
But then again, I'm kind of... Does that... You have to take turns, people can get kicked out. I don't know if it'll work. Well, because I wanted just me and Dan versus two other people, right? So I don't know if we can keep it like that. Or if people have to get kicked
create a
out.
special type of room to fight other players. If
So I
you
want
want
to...
to play online,
All skill levels. Public. Format. Rules. Rotate. Bottom one leaves.
you can create a special type of room to fight other players.
Stage choice. Rotate. Bottom one leaves. Rules.
If you set the rules for one of these battle arenas, you can fight against your
That's
friends.
cool though.
Here, there are spots where you can join the battle, wait in line, or even spectate. It all depends where you place your token. When you're in a battle arena, this should come in handy.
No. Such a dumb thing.
With the Nintendo Switch Online app, you can voice chat with others in battle arenas. It may become an essential tool for some players.
Toad's not in the game, so he has to use the Toad Me.
We are also developing a
Da
new
da
service
da
for
da
Super
da
Smash
da
Bros.
da.
And we're naming it Smash World. Instead of focusing on stats like win-loss, the service starts, we'll offer regular updates so you can post to your heart's content.
I like the comic feel.
Next, I'd like to change topics and talk a little about assist trophies that will support your fighters in battle. Do you know which characters come from which games?
Well, no. God. I'm getting chills with this. The noise, oh. I really thought there was gonna be like a jump scare or something. Fox, Falco's face there. That was funny. Know your place. Kirby! Oh. Boing, yeah. That's so cool. I love that. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, it's so amazing.
This might be an unpleasant change.
This thing is one of those ones that are just annoying. Like it gets in the way, but it doesn't actually hurt you. That flat top.
That was nothing.
The total number of assist trophies is now 59. Actually, they outnumber the Pokemon this time. Assist trophies who can be KO'd can also be defeated by the fighter who summoned them just before they're KO'd. That way, you won't lose a point to the other player. Now,
So skip that.
dashboard.
All smash, cruel smash.
Century Smash may
Sense.
look familiar to veterans. It feels great to keep smashing enemies off the use the music too. In previous games, you had to unlock every fighter before playing All-Star mode. It will appear endlessly. You can save the replay data of your battles. And now, you can create videos with it.
So you can turn the music off. So you can try and not get flagged for music, but you're still gonna get flagged for visuals and such.
There's also a menu where you can read those.
Even if I muted this whole video, I'd still get flagged for visuals.
When viewing them,
Fighters, techniques, items, spirits, stages,
you can
others.
sort by category or fighter. Complete challenges to earn rewards. This time, each page is sorted by category, and the layout.
They still got the hammers. I've never used the hammers. I've never used them. I always get hammers, and then I'm like, okay, well this challenge seems like impossible for me because I never can do it. But then I never use the hammers. I'm just like, oh well,
More like a
I
comic
just shrug it off.
Press the button to check out each picture. Enjoy.
Wait. There's a present there. Shop. Movies. What's the present?
Your battle history.
Mystery. Past opponents.
There are
Smash
5
tags.
different options. You can view battle data separately for offline and online play. Trade in smash tags to score some in-game gold.
So there's a shop.
Exchange for music.
So you can get some snacks. Support items. Support items. 2 different kinds. Support spirits. Me headgear. Me outfit. And music. So what entitles the changes? Like when do you get new merchandise in the shop? Does it just change every... Well, I'm assuming the snacks, the spirit items, and the spirit items, or support items never change? Or do you have, is it like a sub-menu? You click on it and it opens up a more bigger menu?
Tracks, spirits, and items for spirit
No. Okay.
mode. If you're collecting music, I recommend visiting the shop to find the ones
What
you
changes them
want,
though?
instead of
Like
just
daily?
relying
Does
on
it change
sound.
daily?
You can enter the options menu by pressing the ZR button to open the dashboard. This one game supports 11 languages. I know this is very important to some of you. These options were highly requested and well worth the effort. TV mode and handheld mode have
He goes into great detail over everything. It's kind of neat how you can actually change the audio for like undocked and docked.
so Beach implemented a radar that displays the locations of all fighters. You can change its settings, including size. While it's limited to wireless and online play, you can make your teammates semi-transparent so you don't get distracted.
Let's see what we got here. So here's the echo feature to have them stacked or separate. Rule sets, radar, team highlight. Oh, you can give your team a highlight, your teammate a highlight. And then we got custom balance.
If
Won't apply to local, wireless, or
you're
online.
fighting against a
So you can go through each fighter and make them weaker or stronger depending on if you feel like the person who plays them is better with them. What if I am good at Yoshi, but Sid isn't, and I put Yoshi as weak because I'm good, but then Sid suffers for it? There's some questions with that.
system, you can adjust the strength of your fighters. Sometimes a player is just too good, and you want to take measures to ensure it's a fair fight. If that's the case, try using this feature. When
It's like they know me because they put Snake down some levels. It's like they
custom
know
balance is adjusted, a
my
symbol
fight
will
with
be
Dan.
displayed. Of course, this feature is not available during wireless and online battles. You can customize your Mii fighters and change their outfits.
Okay, so there. Special moves. They pretty much confirmed that you can have it you can customize them. So everyone that was sitting there saying it's not true, you can't do it. There it is. Right there. You can change their name, their headgear, their outfit, their color, and their moves. Oh yeah, and now their voice too. But yeah, moves. I can have my custom Mii. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have Mii's that are like got different sets, so I want make sure I can have those different sets.
Outfits. In addition to the voice options, there are a variety of outfits to choose from. Speaking of Mii fighters, let me introduce you to some new outfits we added in.
The first one looks like Deadpool a bit. If Deadpool was wearing a mask. I know it's from like some game because it says Yaga clan. I don't know what game, but it looks like fucking Deadpool. Look at that. Look at that. That totally looks like Deadpool. Look at the suit. The suit just, it screams Deadpool. So people can totally make a Deadpool character now. Yeah, he'll have that weird hook thing, but whatevs. The suit looks cool and all, but the eyes, they bother me. Labo. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. It's so good. Ugh.
Anyway, there's something I should point out. As I said, we've revealed all of the fighters you can find in the game.
But downloadable content development confirmed. Yeah, I love that he did that. Instead of leaving it to mystery, just like, yeah, we're doing it. Don't worry. And we're actually even confirmed how many. So we don't have to worry about people saying, oh yeah, there's gonna be 10. Like those people that just always know everything, it seems.
But there are even more.
They know everything.
While we've already implemented a huge roster of fighters, this is the Super Smash Bros. Series, which means we're leaving the opportunity open to add in more fighters as paid DLC. Since we already included every fighter from the past games, that means there are no more fighters to include unless we develop new fighters from scratch. And we're not talking about Echo Fighter.
Yes! Yes! Oh, that's the best thing to ever hear, is we're not talking about Echo Fighters. Oh. No clones. They have all the originals there, so there's no originals coming back, so you're not getting like Mewtwo or something. Not getting Roy or freaking Lucas. One of the worst ones. I'm sorry. A lot of people like Lucas, but ugh. I don't.
We're developing and selling sets that will include one fighter,
one stage, and multiple musical tracks.
multiple music tracks.
There's already so much music,
The
though.
price for each set is
You're already gonna get me flagged.
expected to be $5.99. At the same time, we will offer the Fighters Pass.
So, I like how I keep talking about the fighters, but
That's 5 fighters, 5 stages, and all of their music tracks.
fucking 5 stages as well. It's not just 5 fighters, but we're getting 5 new stages as well. So, oh my god. Oh. Oh. Oh, this game is amazing. They haven't even revealed what characters and stages there are, but best Switch game. Confirmed. And they tell all sets will be released through the end of February 2020, so we won't get all of them until from 2020.
When creating something like the Fighters Pass, ideally, we should reveal what's included before it becomes available for purchase.
No,
However,
keep it to
please allow us
mystery.
to offer this pass before we're ready to reveal it.
I hope there's no way to data mine, or whatever it's called, data mine the game to show what they have in the back, so people can guess what characters are coming on DLC. I hope there's no case, because I hate when everything is spoiled ahead of time.
Contents. I hope hope only those who are confident in its value will purchase it. Again, the price is $24.99 for all 5 sets. Now that we finally confirmed the development of this DLC, please
Take
know
it,
that we'll
take
be
it,
working really hard
take
on
it. Take my money. I like this. Can we gift this? Just this one part right here. Just him. When he first blinked, his first blink took a little bit of took some time. I thought the stream was frozen when I was watching it. Just like he stood there for a second, I was like, what's happening? And then
I wonder if I'll ever get to take a break.
and then he says that, and I feel so bad.
Here's one purchase bonus you'll get with the Fighter's Pass.
Oh.
It's a Mii sword fighter outfit based on Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Oh, I feel so bad.
When we started planning, so we couldn't add characters from titles like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which was announced after planning had started. I hope this outfit will help you feel like you're playing as Rex. We're also including some music from the Xenoblade Chronicles series. Give it a listen at Garo Plains sometime. Other Xenoblade Chronicles characters will also appear as spirits. We've yet to create any
Oh,
DLC, and we haven't
so
locked down any
good.
release dates. But we'll start working on them as soon as we're finished with the main game. It may take around a year or so to finish releasing all the DLC.
Dude, please take a break
On a
sometime.
separate note,
Take a break sometime, dude. You're so amazing. You're so amazing. You made such an amazing game. We all sit here. We all nitpick at little things like characters that we didn't get or something like that. Waluigi again. But we gotta remember this guy. Oh my god, he's putting his heart and soul into this game, and it's so amazing what he's made.
something you'll get for free as a limited time offer if you buy the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game now. It isn't finished yet, but I want to give you a special sneak peek.
The Piranha Plant. Mario's so pissed. I thought it was an item at first. Then when it started walking around, I was like... I don't even understand. Best character confirmed. He has feet. Best character confirmed. Oh, they're just...
That's right. Piranha Plant will take root in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and not as an assist trophy, but as an actual fighter. It can spit poison.
This is okay. This is more ridiculous than the Wii Fit Trainer. He's a fucking flower that sits in a pipe. She at least has legs and stuff, right? But he actually has legs now. Did he ever have legs? Did they ever show feet before for Piranha Plant? Like, it's just so crazy. He's not even in a pipe. He's in a flower pot, which is even more funnier. It's so good. I love it. I love it so much.
Fire off
I
spiky
want it
balls
so badly.
and perform long-range attacks. This tricky character is full of surprises.
I want
His
it.
final smash is PD Piranha. If you get caught in the cage, well, let's just say it won't end well for you. Piranha Plant is scheduled for completion after the launch of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. We've gotten a little head start on it, but it probably won't be ready until a couple of months after launch. Please stay tuned.
Oh, that's fun.
Piranha Plant is a free, limited-time offer for the physical version of the game.
For the retail version, register gold points on My Nintendo or simply pre-purchase the digital version. Register your gold points on my Nintendo. Register a game by... So you have to get it before January 31st. And then the code expires. Visit smashbros.nintendo.com/buy/DLC. Okay, let's check that out. Okay, get all game DLC as its release Fighter Pass. Plus Fighter Pass purchase, get a special in-game costume. Pre-purchase directly from Nintendo.com. This option lets you preload the game so you'll be able to play as soon as the game is released. It doesn't say anything about the Piranha Plant though. I assumed that coming here would have talked about the Piranha Plant just a bit. That controller looks so boring. I think mine is just much better from the Wii U one. Oh, here we go. Purchase and register your game with My Nintendo by January 31st. Piranha Plant will join the battle when it's available. So you don't have to pre-order it. You just need to get it before January 31st and you'll get the plant. Okay. Okay, so purchase and register the plant to get it for free. Register your game with My Nintendo by January 31st, and the Piranha Plant will join the battle when it's available around February. So you won't even get it right away. So how to get the plant? Buy the digital copy of Smash Bros. So buy the digital copy of Smash Bros. On Nintendo.com or Nintendo eShop before 12. I'm just going to say 12 o'clock. It says 11:59, but we all know it's just 12, pretty much. 12 a.m. in the morning. 12 a.m. On January 31st. The game will automatically be registered to your account. Or buy the retail version and register the game code to My Nintendo. What is My Nintendo? Is that just my account? Yeah, it's just my account. Why is it not signed in? Just sign into one of them. I don't care. That's not one of them. Oh, do I have... I don't have a My Nintendo account. I usually use my Nintendo Network ID, I think. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Okay, I signed in. Redbird. Give me that coin. I guess, well, when you turn on the Switch, you can, when you get the game, register the game code. I don't think you need to register. Don't have a Nintendo account yet? Sign up for free. I did not say, hey, Google. What the freak? So, usually when you get a game on here, you can click the plus button, and then you can go down, My Nintendo Rewards Program, earn points for the card. Does that work? No. That just gets you points, right? So the game has a code on it, and that's what will get you this plant thing. And you need to sign that code somewhere. I guess. I don't know. I'll see when I get it in the future. But good to know that I don't have to actually pre-order. I just need to buy it. A download code for the Piranha Plant will be sent to your... There we go. I'm safe. I'm safe. So even if I don't get it before January the 31st, which I should, because it's a fucking awesome game. But even if I don't, if you don't get it, you can still buy it as DLC. It's just you won't get it for free. You'll have to pay for it. So Piranha Plant will also be available as paid DLC separate from the Fighters Pass content at a later time. Okay. So it is like the Mewtwo thing. It's like, okay, if you get the game right away, you'll get it for free, but if you don't, you can still buy it later. Cool, cool. So it favors the people that get the game as soon as possible, but in the end, it'll still like pat the other people on the back for getting it later if you want to get the okay. Okay, because I want this plant. I want the fucking plant. He showed us 2 new characters, but then he showed us a 3rd one. He said 5 DLC characters, but he actually meant 6. The plant, though. Best character. I'm so satisfied now. I never asked for this character, but now I'm so satisfied that I got it. I got something that I never knew I wanted. I'm not joking. If you think I'm joking, this is amazing. Okay, I was one of the people that hated on Bowser Jr. when he first appeared because he had the little cart, and I was like, what the frig? Everyone else is walking this character as the cart. Kind of bugs me. Why doesn't he just walk around like everyone else and stuff? I was kind of nitpicky on that, but then I found out that he was like, it was same with the Mii Fighters. When people were talking about how the Mii Fighters should work, like, oh, they should use the nunchucks, like the Wii nunchucks, like an actual weapon and stuff, and I was just like, no. But when they actually showed it, I was like, okay, Nintendo knows what they're doing. You guys, you wanted something stupid. Nintendo knows what they're doing. They made something awesome. The Mii Fighters, yeah. Then the Bowser Jr. thing, I also didn't like it at first, but then when I actually played him, I was like, yeah. I play him a lot now. I play Iggy the most. I like Iggy. This Piranha Plant, I'm not even gonna deny it. At this point, I'm not even gonna say, oh, I'm kind of iffy about this. No, I just love him. Period. I'm not gonna be like skeptical or anything. No, I saw what I saw. I love it. I want it.
You only need to go through the My Nintendo Gold Point registration process to receive it. I hope you'll consider pre-ordering. We're also creating an amiibo. It has a nice curved form to it.
So basic. I want it. And then I can just set it on my desk, and when someone sees it, it's like, that's my potted plant.
Later today, you'll be able to pre-purchase the game after finishing this Nintendo Direct. I hope you'll go to Nintendo eShop.
Why do they always have like some... It's got like a weird plant back there. Like the room he's sitting in, what's up with it? It's so like generic and boring. Like a modern day like hangout area or something. Get some Nintendo shizwas up there. Put a whole bunch of Nintendo stuff up there. What's up with like the no-name stuff? Like, are those books even real books? What books are those?
I have an announcement for everyone watching this in North America.
The event.
To find out that's it for the last Nintendo Direct for Super
But
Smash Bros. Ultimate before the game launches.
I love when he says but.
But before we go,
So good.
I should mention that the adventure
So the new adventure mode is more about fun than story. So I thought that said it was more fun than story, but no, it says more about fun than story. So there's not much story. That's what they're saying. They're saying, sorry, we couldn't get story mode. We tried our best. That's pretty much what they're insinuating.
we came up with for the subspace emissary. That said, what exactly?
What caused these beloved characters to turn into spirits? So there is semi-story. It's like a semi-story mode. It has a story. It has a plot, but in the end, it's not necessarily a story mode.
All these characters to lose their bodies and transform into spirits.
I gotta watch this cutscene again.
Begins, and leave the rest to your imagination.
So no, this is how... I'm so confused. He says, I'll show you how it all begins and then leave the rest to your imagination. Does that mean like it's actually gonna have an ending? Or does that mean that, no, we're never gonna get an ending? It's just, we're supposed to have it to our imagination. Here's what starts. Just freaking leave the rest to your imagination. I hope not. I hope we at least get an ending. Like, at least give us an ending. At least give us an ending. Like, if we finish the adventure, then here's the ending. Oh, all the characters are happy. You solved everything. Yay. Like, just at least give us a cutscene at the ending. I need that satisfaction.
Okay then, please look forward to the game's release.
Bye. I love you. You're such a beautiful man. Gotta watch this.
Don't let a single one get away.
We'll each need to take down about 10.
Stow your fear. It's now or never.
We'll win this. I know we will.
He doesn't say anything. He just turns around. Couldn't they not get the voice actor to come back? Pikachu! Sonic! Oh, it's the best! Just hides in a box. Can someone gif Snake dying there? Just like Mondays. Just sitting in a box and then poof! The whole world blows up. Oh, that was so amazing though. So funny. Like, he doesn't even try to do anything. He has like nothing happen there. He just sits in a box and then dies. Like he did nothing. It's the most best thing. Oh, I love it. Oh, poor Kirby. He's so alone now. So you start as Kirby, and then you have to save your friends. And I guess as soon as you save them, you'll be able to play as them in the adventure mode. Yeah, see, now you can play as Mario. It's amazing. Like, I know it's not a story mode, and you already said it's more fun than story, but still, it looks so good. Like, he did what he could, and it still shows that he put enough effort as he could. Like, he didn't, like, just, oh, here you go, here's that board game again. Like, look at the map, it's so beautiful looking. It's huge. And that, what the heck was that? Okay, so there's like puzzles on the map. Then there's the spirits again. Then this, what is this? A skill tree. There's a skill tree? I'm trying to like read the things. Okay, so that one puts your up tilt stronger. Increases your tilt again. No, I don't think that was increase your up tilt. I think it just increase your tilt attack. Increase your power of your tilt. I don't know. Shantae. And then there's boss battles. World of Light. Excuse me. That's awesome. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, God. It's so amazing. Great, I get to wait 2 more years to freaking be hyped for characters. 5 characters. I wonder how they're gonna sparse them out. Well, it's not 2 years technically. It's 1 year. You gotta wait through 2019 and then a little bit into 2020. Because it says it ends on February 2020, so it's essentially 1 year and a bit of next year, then the year after that. Ugh. I'm gonna play the hell out of this game, but that's every Smash. That's every Smash. As soon as I get a new Smash, I just pretty much turn into a hermit for a bit and play it out of the crap out of it. So yep, I enjoyed it, and I am super happy that it wasn't spoiled to me this time around. I'm happy that I watched it live. Yeah, the live was pretty shit at the start. It was laggy, but I'm happy that I at least got to experience it without any spoilers. Can't wait to hear what Dan has to say about it. I don't know what he's gonna say. The characters, okay. Again, I can make my assumptions. He's not gonna be too. He's not gonna care about Ken. Well, he didn't even care about Ryu when that came out, so he's not gonna care about Ken. And then Incineroar. When we were first talking about the new Pokemon games and what his starter was gonna be, he did like the cat, Litten or whatever, but he didn't like Incineroar. He didn't like how Litten turned into Incineroar. I was surprised about that. I thought he would, but he didn't. So I don't know what he's gonna think about this fighter. Cause in the end, he might be indifferent. Like he might like the fighter itself, but I don't know. I'm very curious that, and I feel like he will be a bit disappointed about the Spirits thing because people were putting our hopes up a bit with like all the speculation videos and stuff, and it turns out it was just stickers. It's the sticker thing brought back, but it defined in a new way and with more detail. So I don't know what he'll think about that, but in the end, Adventure Mode looks fucking awesome. So I'll have to wait and see. I'm mainly curious to what he's gonna say about the Piranha Plant though. That got me. That's amazing. I gotta get the game before January, just so I can play as a Piranha Plant when it comes out. Oh my god, I'm gonna play the fuck out of that one character, and I'm gonna play the hell out of that. It's gonna be like my new annoying character. I'm gonna have Snake, and then I'm gonna also have the Piranha Plant. I'm gonna make a team of annoying characters who just are there to annoy you, that have annoying moves, and they're just quirky and weird and annoying. And it's gonna drive Dan insane. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this with me. If you guys want to tell me your thoughts in the chat, if you want to tell me your dream characters in the chat, then go ahead. But please don't say Waluigi. Let's just get over this. The game is coming out. We got the last direct. The rest is DLCs. Let's just get off the Waluigi train, please. You can go ahead and say that you want him. Just don't go crazy. Don't go crazy. And don't spaz out because one of your Isaac or Shadow was turned into assistant trophies. It's so mean what they did about Shadow though. I gotta admit. Like they don't show him. They show Knuckles instead, making people believe, oh yeah, he's totally gonna be a character. Then, oh we're gonna throw him in here just so you know that he's not a character. Wow. Why didn't you just show him as an assistant trophy to begin with? Then. But whatever. They like to taunt you. But yep. I can't wait to see what else they have for us. And I can't wait to play it. But yep. I hope my reactions were satisfying enough. If not, I'm sorry. I can't change who I am. But see you next time. For whatever Nintendo Direct they have next. I think another one's this November, but it's just a normal one. Let's see if we got new games. Bye!